So he starts off by helping his jungler leash the camp. He has a Gragas, Yasuo mid lane versus Ahri, and Caitlyn, Nami bottom lane. Okay. Not bad. What's the lane map? Okay, Hecarim. Alright. That was actually a really fucking good trade by him. Why does he back off so much? He doesn't need to back off this much. No. Wait. Whoa. Wait. Oh my god, wait. Hecarim accidentally ate the Gromp. Oh my god. That's gross. Okay, that's why he backed off. Alright, I wasn't actually... Okay, so the enemy jungler is actually really far behind right now. Oh, wow, that's so gross. Wow. Okay. That's a really good trade by HaShinShin. And if he had Flash, he could actually go for lethal right now, but he's running Ghost because he doesn't play with good junglers enough. Like the server as a whole does not have enough good junglers or good top laners to punish running Ghost. Nice. That's actually a really nice kill. Okay, so after he actually got the kill there, CSing these is bad. If he just... Alright, so after he gets the kill onto Hecarim, go into Brush, break aggro, and then move into this, and then recall instantly. And you recall, you get another Doran's Blade, you get a pink ward, and then you come back to the lane, and then the lane will be locked in your favor right here, which is going to be so good. Now, Hecarim can obviously teleport to break it, but no matter what, it's always going to favor you, because the lane, for the most part, will always be in an advantageous position. The decision to stay and continue to farm is really bad, because this is not something that you want to do against a Hecarim, at least not as Jax. This is just stupid. Because he's choosing to miss CS. What is it? Hello? Okay, well. I guess that's Dominate's fault. Stupid fucking jungler. Look at him down there. Anyways, no. So alright, so we already actually made a really big decision. So, if you're a top laner, because I said at the beginning of this, I actually, you know, like memes aside or jokes aside, okay, we're actually gonna educate you guys. He should not have been here. He should have instantly backed off right after this. Don't even CS those two minions, because they are vital in the lane going into an advantageous position. So don't CS them, recall, Doran's, or he could be really cute. If you wanna be really greedy, he could get away with a cull right here. So he could go cull pink ward. That would be fine as well. But the decision to stay is always going to be a bad decision. Now, one thing he could do is if he does want to surrender lane advantage in favor of a little bit stronger of a recall, he could stay and push. So, like, there's the option that I mentioned at the very beginning, which is the instant recall. Or he can stay, push, sacrifice all of his HP, but shove the wave and and then he can just sit inside of his minions if Hecarim tries to gank. This is a little bit risky if the top laner instantly just turns around and comes top, if the top did something like this. Okay, then it can get a little bit dicey. I don't know who the enemy jungler is right now, so I don't know if this is even actually a viable route that the enemy jungler can take. If he does this, then he can actually recall into Cull Boots. And, you know, that's a little bit different. It's a little bit risky. I still think that option number one is vastly superior. But no matter what, his decision-making to go for a trade is always going to be really bad. I think the jungler is Olaf, because I just saw the chat. So, okay. Also, let me just open Twitch chat. Okay, teleporting instantly on top without having seen Olaf is really bad. Especially because this 3 CS isn't really worth it. And at this stage of the game, given Hecarim's items and the fact that he had no corrupting pots left, if he made a decision to initiate a freeze relative to where the lane was, he would have lost all of his HP, and that would have put him in to lethal for Jax at level 5. I'm pretty certain. So the decision to teleport is bad again, because again, it's an obstruction of the lane. Right here, I can't tell if Hecarim's recalling. I don't think he knows if he is either. Okay, he is recalling. So this is actually really good. Now he just needs to move into the lane and CS it as fast as possible and then recall again. The double dagger, I don't know why it's double dagger. Why is it double? Just, what are you doing? CS. Recall. Okay. He's doing it. What's his gold count right now? His gold is 400 or 413, 420. Given that the lane is going to shove into him, he could wait for a call. Alternatively, I get his buy is okay, but I think that it's bad. I think that boots is going to be better than longsword. So he has like 3 options. One is boots, pink ward. The second one is cull, and then the final one is this. He comes back to top lane, and even though, like, look at this. Look. We've already seen Hecarim can't trade with him. Okay, that's number 1. We have already seen Hecarim is incapable of actually trading with him. Hold on, my epic pen broke again. Epic pen. Okay, so we've already seen that Hecarim can't trade with him. So now you have, how many is that? That's 6 spellcasters and 3 melee. Why on earth does he not take this route? Okay, you get a pink ward right here, and because it's Olaf, you don't even need to dedicate another ward like even deeper. So you get a pink ward inside of the brush, which means Olaf just cannot actually gank you. And then you walk back up and around, and then the lane is gonna be right here. Then what does Hecarim do? He doesn't have a pink ward. He's not in a position to actually go clear your pink ward. If you think that he can actually clear your pink ward and you want to play a defensive game because of how far ahead you are, well, you're not really that far ahead because he botched it, with that death that occurred right around here. You could actually just place the pink ward in your tri-brush because it's a Gragas, and then that opens up so many viable gank paths. Playing the lane this far forward is just really bad. Like, see those kind of trades? Now imagine if Hecarim could not do, like, that type of a move, because that trade would happen around here. Like, this, like, HaShinShin is in the position to actually ride this Hecarim, like, 30 CS, and kill him, like, 2 times, and he's not taking it. Gragas dies. And now he's not CSing. Gragas died in bottom lane. I don't know why he's playing so far backwards. Hecarim gets level 6. Nice CSing. I don't like how much NA players type to the enemy team. I think it's really, really rude. Hecarim, I think, TPs, but we can't see because he doesn't pay attention. Like, he doesn't watch the other lanes at all. Like, ever. That's not good. Yasuo also has call. 37 CS against Ahri, who has 31. So, mid lane's still ahead, even after that. But then, even though Hecarim roamed, he didn't choose to shove the lane in as fast as possible. So, because of that, now Hecarim's going to be waiting for this big wave at the tower, and Hecarim got away with the roam, and now he gets away with superior lane position. Although Hecarim does not run back to top lane. I didn't get to see his HP, but I'm 99% sure he could have just ran back to top lane, and there would have been absolutely no possibility for Jax to initiate any sort of tower dive. Hecarim gets back to the lane after about 3 minions die. I'm not sure if this is going to affect his ability to freeze the lane, but that would probably be the best decision that he could make right now, because they know that Gragas has to play right-centric right now. And after all the pressure that just happened in mid lane and bottom lane, it's very unlikely that the enemy jungler or your jungler is going to be on the right-hand side of the map. So if Hecarim plays very defensive right now with Ignite, and if his ultimate comes back up and Olaf comes up through River, because you know that HaShinShin is never going to ward, you can also see that he still has the pink ward it just puts HaShinShin in a really bad spot. That Q is really bad by Hecarim. So Hecarim is botching the lane a lot as well. So Hecarim's not really playing the lane very well. To be quite frank, this is very, very, very bad lane control from both players. He also goes Stinger, even though his combo has seemingly been much more beneficial for Phage. It's much more beneficial for Phage or Sheen. With how like he's consistently traded against Hecarim, Phage or Sheen is going to be better than Stinger. This is nice. He should just turn on counterattack and walk in so he didn't take any damage. But I guess it's not really going to matter. He can heal this up. Well, now it's actually going to matter. Okay, this is just a very, very bad position. But this is all his own fault. Like, he could easily still be at full HP right now. I mean, I guess he's going to get it back. He has both the potions going. Why? You don't need to trade like that. What are you doing? Oh my, play the lane. Jeez. Like, Hecarim is in such a bad spot right now. You know that he has no wards in Tribrush. He has no wards in River. It's a Ghost Hecarim with Ignite. Or no, it's a Teleport Ignite Hecarim. No Ghost. I'm sorry, you have Ghost. Which means that anytime Gragas comes top, and you know that Gragas was on his way to top, because you can see his rooting. I don't know what Dominate's doing, because he can't kill Hecarim. There's no way. Like, even if that barrel lands and the body slam with W, he can't kill Hecarim. And then if Olaf is there for some reason, Dominate just dies. But he doesn't even have ultimate. Yasuo trades in mid lane, and then he types, "You're so shit." Oh, mother of heaven. NA. Shoving the lane is basically the best choice. So, like, right now, because Jax has completely just botched the entire laning phase, and because of how, like, far behind he's put himself, he needs to shove in the lane, maybe do a pink ward here, although there's no way to really defend it, but we've also seen that Hecarim has no intention of actually coming into the river. Neither of these top laners have actually touched the river. This is such an interesting thing, because this is completely alien to me right now. I actually feel like I'm on a different planet. He comes down here, he places pink ward here, and then he needs to roam mid, relative to when Yasuo is going to get up. So what he can do is he can place pink ward, come into river, kill Scuttle Crab, hang out around mid lane, and then as Yasuo gets back or something, he waits for Yasuo, tries to gank Ahri. And then after that, you can either then rop up back to top, depending on how Hecarim plays the lane, or he can rotate down to Dragon with Gragas, and then he can try to do either a 4-man collapse onto bottom, which is very unlikely, or bottom can then shove in, unite at Dragon, they can try to capture Dragon, break off, and then they have defensive lanes. But this requires a lot more players to be on the same page, which you probably cannot expect at this MMR. It looks like he was waiting, or he was looking for Scuttle Crab. And this is what I mean, relative to how Hecarim plays the lane. So, like, right now, he could still be waiting in River Brush, and I don't think it would actually change. What is he doing? It's so bad. Okay, so now you just hand it. All right, so No. Ping your Yasuo back. Ping your Yasuo back. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come around? Oh, that's right, because these guys don't touch the river. Oh my god, and the first time he does, HaShinShin gives it away. Like, I guess maybe you can know that HaShinShin, like, never plays defensive unless he's about to get a gank. So, that's, like, lane psychology. So I guess he's not very adept at that either. At this point, the game's basically over because they have an Ashe. And this team composition is not going to really answer to an Ashe, and she's massively fed, and they have an Olaf that's fed, so all of their CC is completely useless, and Yasuo can't get a reliable knockup. And even if he does get a knockup, he's not going to be able to execute any of those targets, because there's going to be way too much CC for Yasuo to get through. And Jax is too far behind right now to really threaten anything. Oh my god, watch him trade with him again. Here we go. This gank by Dominate's a little bit weird. Yeah, like, he gives it away. He, like, randomly plays defensive. He's gonna die, I think. Yeah, he still dies. Yeah. That's why that gank's bad. I don't know what Dominate's looking at right there. Because, like, even if it's not warded, the lane is in an angle where Hecarim's just able to escape by running away. If you do get matched by Olaf, which is really likely because Olaf just showed on the bottom half of the map, and it's very, very likely that he killed Gromp, and there's no incentive for him to be on the right-hand side of the map relative to how mid lane just played, Olaf is always going to be at Gromp, or he's always going to be doing Wolves. Which means that if you are on top of a ward, it's more than enough time for a super fed Olaf to get to top lane for a match gank if you guys overcommit. Oh, man. Why do they keep trading? Like, what is NA? H Ashe? At this point, like, okay, so this is where it gets a little bit weird. So, like, he needs to constantly shove in the wave and roam, and he needs to sacrifice half a wave to invest gold into his teammates in terms of position. He might just... No. Okay. He can come over here and eat golems now if they're up. Yeah, they're not up. So Olaf counter-jungled all of everything. Also, like, when we click on Olaf... He doesn't even click on Olaf. Oh my god. It would be really nice if he clicked on Olaf and we could see some buffs. Like, if Krugs were still active, or, like, the Wraith thing was active, because I haven't seen him place a ward all game, it would be nice to know. Because then it gives us a little bit of insight into, wow, and they actually get kills on the bottom lane. So, like, right here, he can't even actually be at top lane if Olaf's decent. Because if Olaf's decent, they just dive him underneath turret, they kill him, they take top tower, they push one more wave, they rotate and get Herald. It's a very, very standard response to bottom lane dying if the enemy jungler is on the top half of the map, relative to, like, this. So if the enemy jungler is anywhere between here, that's a rotation that you can make. If you're at Wolves, it's a little bit harder. If you are at Wraiths, it's relative to when the minion wave spawned out of the Nexus. But it's a very, very standard rotation. So the way to answer to that is to stand back here, and then you basically look to see if it's happening. What you can do is you can wrap around here, and then you can try to get a ward right here to see if it's coming, and then you can wait inside of this brush. But even that, it's very, very risky. Truthfully, the best decision is just to back off and concede the turret. And, okay, so this is what is gonna happen. Okay, they missed the ultimate. He does not have leap. Well, I guess I'm a fucking psychic. I'm a fucking psychic. Like, holy shit. Like, what is Yasuo even saying? They don't have a mid laner, we can win. She's like, even in CS, even though he does have a call, which partially negates it. What is he doing? He has chosen so many times this game to poke or trade when he's already behind instead of getting CS. That was good. That was a nice little trade, but that was because it was a poor approach by Hecarim. But even still, there's no vision of Olaf right here. Okay, Olaf shows bottom. I can't actually see the bottom of the minimap. Maybe Olaf did show, like, temporarily. Oh, sorry. Okay, Hecarim's TPing. He'll get the tower, but I'm pretty sure that he dies. Well, if Hecarim has, does he have ult? Yes. So HaShinShin should die here. It'll be very impressive if he can find an outplay. What? Why did he stop? Okay. It doesn't matter. So getting the tower there is not good because now what I was saying is HaShinShin's going to die and now Hecarim gets a tower. And then Hecarim gets 2 more waves that HaShinShin doesn't get. And then also Hecarim can move into Gragas' jungle. So if you're Hecarim right now, you get tower, you take golems, you come into Gragas' red side jungle, get red if it's up, eat wraiths if it's up, wrap around, gank Yasuo. And then if dragon is spawning, then you rotate down to dragon and then you recall. And then HaShinShin comes here. He eats this wave. He probably eats this wave too. You get a wave right here, you eat it, then you eat Gromp, and then you rotate to mid, you get mid. If Rift Herald is still going to be up, because this could probably happen at 19 minutes or so, and then Olaf is anywhere in this vicinity, you can call him over and you can get Herald, as the top minion wave is going to be colliding like right around here. And I think that's fine. They might be able to actually kill Hecarim right there. No. Caitlyn doesn't have ultimate. That's a little bit unfortunate. I think that was a mechanical failure. Oh, they ended up killing Ashe. That's actually really good. So now, when your team does this, okay, like, what he's doing right now is correct. But if we rewind a little bit, okay, this is where it's not correct. So he cannot know that this is going to be the end result, okay? So Dragon is coming up in a little bit under a minute, okay? Gragas just saw Hecarim, and you see that Sona just died, and Ashe is potentially getting chased down, and now you see Hecarim's on Gragas. So what you do as HaShinShin is you push this lane in, okay, and then you run all the way down, because if you arrive in mid lane, there's a very high chance that you can actually dive the mid lane turret, kill someone, get mid lane tier 1 turret, get Dragon in bottom lane, and then you can go into bot lane to initiate your split push as the top laner. Because top lane is going to be infinitely more valuable to the AD carry and the mid laner right now, given that it's transitioning into a defensive lane relative to the team comps. Alright, so he shoves in all of the waves. Now he recalls. Wait. Hecarim, Olaf, Ashe. The scaling's weird. I disagree. Oh, They do. The scaling's weird. They do outscale them, but it's not until everyone has 6 items. Like, that's a very, very far away thing to talk about. I don't think a Yasuo Jax team scales decently. Well, if the Yasuo is going tank Yasuo and heals his entire life every 3 seconds and can't be killed because he's immortal, yeah, Yasuo scales pretty decently against Hecarim Olaf. Okay, well, there was no reason to be, like, there's no reason to be doing this because you have to know if they're off the map, they're not getting Herald, they're not showing top, not showing mid, they have to be a dragon. That's a really cool animation on the, oh, she misses Ash Arrow. He might get away. Okay. He should have died there. I feel like they botched mechanically, but because of that, they get a pretty nice reward. So not so bad. I actually don't know how he should itemize at this point. I guess Ronduin's Omen is the what? Wait, he has enough for Giant's Belt. Wait. What? There's enough for Giant's Belt. Why did he get 2 Ruby? Oh, man. Kill Olaf. He doesn't have ulti. You should just get Ronduin's Omen in this game. You have a Caitlyn and you have a Yasuo. All you have to do is be tanky. Especially because with Ninja Tabi plus Ronduin's, you reduce 22% of Ash's damage. And then he could even be fucking cheeky and get a second Ronduin's. In all seriousness, he could probably be really cheeky. And then he has 32% perma reduction from Ash's damage. Which is basically like he almost always has an Alistar all on. And that's before it even goes through the resistances. I think what he's doing here is kind of okay, but the problem is Nami's not very good at vision control. So if they shove in mid and basically left side of the map goes dark, it's very, very easy for them to cheese Baron. Like when the next dragon comes up, as long as the Sona has a lot better vision and they establish like 3 pink wards around Baron right now, it's very, very, very difficult for HaShinShin's team to do anything against that. And when the next dragon spawns, they can easily use that to their advantage to cheese in and sneak a Baron. And if that happens, it's basically going to be game over. But I don't know if they have that type of coordination. What they do have, though, is a player that endlessly pushes lanes on the side of the map that is completely dark. Almost does secure a kill. And I think now they will all die. Okay, well. Oh, actually, they can do this. Body slam. Knock up. They can do this. E. Yes, nice, Yasuo. It's actually really good. Now, oh, that's actually really good. Now, top. All Caitlyn had to do was not die. They have teleport. Oh, okay, Baron. I don't know how much damage they do. Baron. Okay. Never mind. No, it's way too late. They needed to start it way earlier. They took 2k damage off it. Had they started it way earlier and then HaShinShin TPs in at the last, like, 3k, they burst it, sacrificed 2 people, and then it's fine. So this wasn't actually HaShinShin's fault or Dominate's fault. It's more so Nami and Yasuo. And now they lose Baron. This actually is not HaShinShin's fault. Like, the teleport decision. Well, when he chooses to teleport, it's already too late. Like, you can't do it this late. Like, already they can't actually Baron at this point. I didn't realize how far away Yasuo and Nami were. Like, see what they're doing? Yasuo's fucking E'ing. He's E'd 5 times. So he actually cleared an entire minion wave and Nami stayed with it, which doesn't make any sense. Because Nami, immediately after this gank ends, should be getting deep ward in the blue side jungle, clearing out wards around Baron, and then you all fall back immediately and get Baron. Because Nami's damage against the Baron is virtually useless. And then all you really need at this point is Gragas and Yasuo. And then you have the teleport in from Jax, and then you have Nami dissuade people from coming in. It's going to be very, very, very thin, and you'll probably have to sacrifice one member to get it, but that's, you know, that's a price that... Yeah, he could cancel right there. He could have easily canceled, but, you know, he saw blood, so... Alright, we're gonna go forward again. Tried to go for a Baron steal. He didn't have any vision. I would have laughed so hard if the Gragas cast actually went off at the end and stole it. That was a nice reaction by Yasuo. He must be from East Coast. There's no way a California reaction gets that win wall up. Yeah, now they lose the game. 30-19. HaShinShin had so many opportunities to just obliterate Hecarim and do so much for his team and be a complete monster. Not 100% on the split, Kate. Wait, what? Caitlyn was dead. Is he talking about right here? Caitlyn just came up. Even if she runs to mid, she can't do anything. It's actually the best decision to shove in bottom lane so you have something going for you. Like, even if she comes there, it doesn't change anything. Right now, she would be at Wraiths or something. Like, what? 24 minutes, and there has actually been 0 pinks placed by these NA players. Oh, mother of God. Caitlyn said I thought he was at Baron. Well, maybe if you had some pink wards or wards in general, might have been possible for you to know exactly where he was. Even HaShinShin being this far forward right now actually isn't... Like, it's not bad, but it's not good. Should just wait for the wave to actually come into the tower. You don't want to be that far forward and then the minions get tapped by Baron and you take a lot of damage and then you lose lane position. Even more. Him coming and getting Gromp is okay. I think he could have juked the stun. I think he could have warded over the wall hopped, anticipating the crescendo. He ends up living. No, he dies. Nami dies. And they didn't even get Sona. Alright, this game... Well, Yasuo gets top lane. Yasuo... Oh, no, he doesn't. Olaf's there. Olaf's gonna kill him. I'm pretty sure. Oh, there's no, Break a leg, kid. Oh, it's over. Oh! Oh! 미치겠다. Ah. Yeah, Pilpe. He almost outplayed him. That was actually really, really nice. We had a good In what fucking world? What? You're not sure why? Oh, I'll give you a hint. She was dead. She does not have the spell teleport, which you do. And even if she did, I'm sure she would have canceled it in the face of 3 opponents waiting for you. Oh, man. Oh, they might win this team fight. The classic! Let's dive their base as Arizona. Alright, here comes the rest of the team. So, all that this team needs to do, we already established that they can win if it gets to, wait, did Dom have ult? No, he didn't. If it gets to six items, they can, oh no. Wait, does he kill him? Oh no. That actually worked! He taunted Hecarim. I mean, they trade, and the trade is infinitely more valuable for HaShinShin's team, so that's not so bad, but I think that they could have avoided the trade. Anyways, let's take a look at itemization. So, we've already established that his itemization's poor. Dominates itemization with Runic Echo into Sunfire. I think that's actually fine. The items on Yasuo are also fine. Although against this team comp, I'm pretty sure Death's Dance is better than Eye-Edge. I think that you do the Korean tank Yasuo, Spectre, or Phantom Dancer, Frozen Mallet, Maul, Death's Dance, and what is it, like Ronduins or Banshees or something like that, and you're just unkillable. I think that would be better. Other than that, I think stuff is okay. Okay, that was really ugly. I got 0 crits. Let's see if that's true. She got 1 crit. She got 1 out of 6. I don't know what her crit rate is right now, but she might have to rename herself Cop. She got 1 out of 6, I think. Or 1 out of 5. Yasuo is deserving of nerfs. I don't know why they teleport here. Like, killing Olaf doesn't do anything. Like, okay, imagine that you kill Olaf and the entire map is dark. Okay, you don't have a minion wave that you can use to actually push down that turret. Even if you did, it's too easy for Ashe or Ahri or anyone to show up and just put it down. They're picking up shit in mid though. So like, imagine if Yasuo doesn't have Eye-Edge here, but he has Death's Dance. Oh my, he's full HP again. It's the most obnoxious cancer thing in the entire world. The full tank Yasuo with Death's Dance. I think that I'm pretty sure that's like the Korean version. I don't think anyone outside Korea built him that way. They gave the red to Yasuo, which I think is actually really good. When HaShinShin respawns right here, he should just run bottom lane. What is he building? Phantom Dancer? I guess Phantom is okay now, but Ronduins would have been a lot better sooner. There's not a lot of, like, drawing and stuff, because, like, we can't actually see the fucking map. I haven't seen shit this dark. I feel like I'm, like, in Alaska right now, like, 6 months of darkness. Like, that's the mini-map for, like, watching a game like this. Like, what is going on? Shit is so dark. We already won unless they get Baron. Not quite. Now you might have, if you kill Ahri right there. Nope. And you don't have a top laner. Like, if he's just there, like, there's no reason to shove top. These games are decided right now by bottom lane split pushes and mid lane team fights. That's all that you have to do. There is absolutely zero incentive to shove top lane. There's nothing. They can't make use of top lane without Baron, but if they have Baron anyway, you've already lost the game. So it's not like, you know, it's sort of like that thing that we talked about in the Dopavod review, where like Swain shoved in top, so it saved the game. Top lane having minions at it is irrelevant, because if they have Baron, they can just open up the game, and it doesn't matter anyway. HaShinShin runs all the way back. Hecarim just has to actually stop him. Okay, Hecarim is stopping him. He's getting attacked, and he's not aware of it. Yasuo tries to go in with Guardian Angel. Gragas and Caitlyn are up. HaShinShin should just flank at this point. He should just run there. Why TP? Oh my. What is he doing? What? If he just flanked. Imagine if he just flanked. It's an ace, except for Hecarim, and you get Baron. And then you go top lane, tap it with minions, you go mid lane, you get tier 1, tier 2 turret, you get dragon, and you get to shove out bottom lane. So, like, here, let me rewind, because this game's almost over, so I feel like I have the opportunity. So, when he gets delayed this much, so when Hecarim stops him like this is actually a really stupid decision by this team, because it was a free Baron when Kate and Gragas go down. So, from here, okay, let me, I gotta reopen Epic Pen. Okay, so from here, what you want to do is you want to run like this, and you want to wrap ace, okay? Blitz down mid, escort the minion wave to here, break Baron. This minion wave gets shoved by Hecarim, the minion wave is right here. This minion wave is pushing into you, that minion wave is right here. You eat Baron, one person goes top lane, 3 break mid, tap minion wave, break tower, depending on death. Oh, it's only 31 minutes, maybe you can't get second tower. Break tower, kill Scuttle, clear blue side jungle, walk all the way up, take minion wave, shove minion wave to X, other 4 come down, get dragon. That's all fine. This doesn't matter at this point. Alright, so we get Spectral. Now we should just get cloth armor. Oh, man. Yasuo is actually saying the most correct stuff. Like, they just should not... Like, they're still in this. The oddest thing is they are approaching that, like, that 6-item, that 5-item, 6-item thing. Well, normally they would need 6 items, but this Olaf and the Ashe aren't very good, so I guess they're able to get away with 5 items. They might kill him, or get his Guardian Angel. No, they don't. Okay. That's fine. Cloud Drake, that's irrelevant. They should not invest into it at this point. Oh no. I know that someone's eyeing up that top minion wave, but honestly, this is that situation where top just doesn't matter. The minion waves don't matter. Don't try to go on someone. You're going to eat a crescendo. They're going to lose. Caitlyn wants the dragon, but the dragon doesn't matter. The dragon does not matter, Caitlyn. No. Don't believe what they told you in an ALCS that Cloud Drake matters. Caitlyn's like... I feel like Caitlyn is saying, like, well, I got, you know, if you guys just waited, I would have had the dragon. No, there was no waiting, Caitlyn. Cloud Drake does not win you the game here. It does not win the enemy team the game. If she was just there for the team fight, it might be okay. I'm still, I'm pretty sure that it's like 65-35 right now. Why are you even on drag, says Nami. That's true. Caitlyn, hit me with it. Hit me with it. Hit me with that reply. She's typing right now. Hold on. Hit me with it. Let me hear. Oh, she's a little busy trying to improve her KDA. Hold on, Caitlyn, hit me with it. Hit me with hit me with the answers. Oh, the Nexus blew up. It canceled what you were typing. Oh, Caitlyn, tell me in the end game. Let me see that end game lobby. Here, hit continue. Here, I'll click it same time as you. All right, I clicked it. Hit me up with it, Caitlyn. Don't just leave. I know that you're waiting. I can be patient. I've been patient. I just watched 32 minutes of this. I'm patient. 8 seconds left, Caitlyn. Hit me. You just fucking left? She is like the most fucking politically correct person I've ever seen. Oh, mother of God. She can take a 10-inch dick and not fucking make a noise. Oh, man. Congrats, Caitlyn. Fucking most